Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take the reading however it resonates. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and look at various positions, past, present, future. Also, who, what is coming towards you in your challenge position, how somebody might see you or sees you, how you see them, and any other information that wants to come through, okay, will be revealed. All right, let's see. Now, just a reminder for those of you guys who have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And also, of course, if you do enjoy these readings, if you find them helpful, make sure to also give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, okay? Now, we're going to start off with a dominant energy first before we start your reading. And if you do want to check out the link to the extended, you can find that link down in the description box below. All right, let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. And you have here, ooh, desensitize. What is going on here? Okay. So desensitize, it says here, the number 35, how does that number resonate for you? Does it have some kind of a significant meaning? The number 35 is equal to 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so number 8, this can have to do right now with your finances, something financial, paying attention to your finances, organizing your finances, also a lot of abundance coming in. There could be an opportunity. Actually, there will be an opportunity because the number 8 is all about abundance, prosperity. You will be getting money coming in or an opportunity to get more money, to make more money, to be or become abundant. However, it does say here desensitize. So who is doing this? Desensitize. As you can see in this image, somebody here is opening up a pill bottle and they're popping pills, right? Some kind of numbing, right? Numbing of some kind of pain, whether this is a psychological pain, physical pain, desensitize. So let's see what that's all pertaining to. It says here desensitize. Of course, this could be in any area of your life, career, love, family, friends. You know, maybe right now you feel like you're going through a lot, whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with, you take it how it resonates for you. Emotionally detached due to fear or unwanted behaviors. Feeling numb and suppressing feelings through either drugs, alcohol, or some other addictive behavior. Someone here, whether you or someone that you're dealing with, is desensitizing themselves, either emotionally, again, it could be something physical, through drugs, alcohol, or some other addictive behavior. Now, when it says addictive behavior, right, this is not just, okay, I have a headache, let me just take a pill to, you know, get that headache to go away. Of course, it can become an addiction where now any little thing, it's like, oh, let me take another pill for that, let me take another pill for that, let me take another pill for that, right? This is all about awareness, right? Where in your life are you desensitizing yourself? Okay, with what? It could be with food. It could be with social media. It could be, you know, by working a lot more than what you're normally used to, by overloading your schedule. I mean, it can literally be desensitizing yourself through any means, in any way. Okay, and it can lead to something harmful. Okay, it can lead to either you harming yourself, or it could lead to you exhausting yourself and numbing and oppressing and suppressing, rather, the emotions that you feel, instead of allowing those emotions to come up to the surface to see what is it that they're trying to tell you, what is it that these emotions are trying to communicate to you, right? Again, this could be either you doing this towards yourself, or someone here towards you, or towards themselves. So emotionally detached due to fear or unwanted behaviors. You know, this can stem from fear. Where in your life are you afraid? Are you afraid of, who knows, maybe, just as an example, you're afraid to talk to that one person about that one issue, right? And so therefore you fill up your schedule with, you know, a bunch of things to do so that you don't have to go home and think about that issue or talk to that person, so you can keep giving them excuse after excuse. Or for others of you, it could literally be, you know, food. Are you over consuming something? Food, alcohol, right? Drugs. What is it that you are using, okay, as a means to try and desensitize that part of you that you really need to listen to. Okay, now I also see here a secondary message. It says here, the pain of our separation is tearing me apart. I don't know how to handle my feelings at this moment and my emotions. Instead of working through the pain and through the feelings, I'm using and taking whatever helps me feel numb. So again, where in your life are you doing this? It can be through any means, right? It can be through, like I said, anything, overindulging in whatever way, shape, and form in order to numb the pain, because somebody here feels like they can't handle those feelings and emotions. They don't want to face them. It's too hard for them to face. It's too difficult, right? This is all calling for awareness. Now, let's go ahead and now get into your dominant energy here. But before we go into the tarot's dominant energy, that is your main dominant energy, of course, okay, desensitized. However, we have here this one as well, which is related to that one. So, you know, let me know in the comments below how this reading resonates for you. Let me know what's going on there. Also, you help the channel and you help support my channel by commenting down below. I've finally blocked off those people who were spamming my comment section. I found a way to finally block those people. There was a lot of spammers, so you don't have to worry about those spammers anymore, okay? Now, here with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so Eight of Wands, something here is about to move forward very quickly. If you feel like there has been some kind of delay, some kind of miscommunication or lack of communication, or why is this thing not moving? Why is this not making progress? Whatever it is that, you know, that relates to your life, whether love, career, family, finances, friends, whatever else. Okay, it's about to speed up. The doors of opportunity are going to start opening up for you. The lines of communication are going to start opening up for you. So if right now you have the time to think it through, to rest, to recover, okay, make sure that you do that in a healthy way, because I'm telling you, when things start to pick up pace, it's going to be like fast forward moving energy where you're going to say, oh my God, all of a sudden everything just started moving forward in every area of my life. Now what am I going to do now, right? So this is a moment here of reflection, of prepare, because the lines of communication, the opportunities, the doors of opportunity are going to start opening up for you. This could be travel, this could be action being taken from your part, from somebody else's part, you hearing from somebody finally, okay, or you hearing, you know, an answer or something here that you've been waiting on. It's coming in very strongly. Now, I see here also the situation is pertaining to the Strength card, right? That's the situation at hand. So this could be a Leo for some of you. Doesn't have to be, whatever other sign this is. I see that the situation pertains to differences, right? In the way that you think, the way that you view things, the way that you get along, you know, the way that you behave. You and another individual are very different to each other. They are like from a different world. You are from a completely different planet. Right? And so, but together you guys still have to make this work. Again, this can be in relation to a person that you work with. This can be a family member, a friend, love, you know, whatever, whoever this is. But I do see here that, you know, you're trying to make it work, because I feel like one of you guys is very reactive. One of you guys is very, you know, just kind of like gets bothered very easily, while the other one always tries to kind of like ease that person's anger or, you know, irritation or whatever the case may be. So in this situation, we're going to see what transpires, but I'm sensing here that there is something related to working together as a team, or at least somebody here is trying to say to themselves, okay, you know what, I need to be strong. I need to stay strong, right? You have the Strength card there. And strength is not just about, you know, sometimes when you see that energy of strength, be strong, be powerful, right? People usually connect that with aggressiveness. This is not about aggression. You know, when you are strong, you can be strong, but you can be kind. You can be strong while at the same time being graceful. You can be strong while at the same time being being understanding, being compassionate. So this strength comes from, you being strong, but in a compassionate kind of way, not only towards people around you, but also towards yourself. So stay strong, be strong. Of course, if you are the one who is desensitizing with drugs, alcohol, whatever else, stay strong, be strong. I feel like there's somebody around you who is coming in to provide help, to provide the help that you really need. But this is all about vulnerability. This is all about you being vulnerable with yourself, with that person, okay, and accepting, okay, you know what, I do need help in this situation. You know what, I do accept the fact that there's something off with me and there's something going on with me and I've been hiding it. This is all about that kind of energy of being vulnerable, okay, which is never easy for anyone, especially not for your sign. Now, with the Chariot here, this is your challenge. Okay, your challenge this week has to do with the Chariot. This could be a Cancer for some of you. It doesn't have to be. But, the challenge has to do with the fact that right now you find it challenging, or you will be finding it challenging, to take action, to believe in yourself, to, take action towards something, to pursue your dreams, visions, aspirations, or to keep going in, in some kind of endeavor. Because right now you're, again, the lack of belief, the lack of, well, will I succeed? What if I fail? All these negative thoughts taking over, which again, it's kind of like holding you back. I feel like your own fears are, or might be holding you back. Now, for others of you, this can also be related to the fact that the challenge for you could possibly be the fact that you haven't heard from someone. You feel like that person is not taking action. And even though either you're not taking action, they're not taking action, there's no action being taken here because of fear. I feel that this is strongly related to something that has happened before, okay? And that you've known about it. You know that you have to face this. You know that you have to either confront it, with yourself, or confront this with another person. But right now, either you or someone else is not confronting the real issue. Okay. Now with the Queen of Wands here, this is what you desire. So you desire to have more confidence. You really want to be that confident person again. You really want to be viewed and respected, in a very kind of, respectable way. I'm sensing also that for some of you guys, you may desire someone here who might be either a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, or just a person here who you find very attractive. You might have a desire for this very attractive, alluring, mysterious type of person. This person might come across as very confident, they carry themselves in such a way where this individual gets a lot of attention, that kind of vibe, okay? And or that could be you. You desire to become that person or to be that person. You might be asking yourself, gosh, what happened to me, right? I wish I was that person again, or I wish I was, like that other person, that kind of deal, okay? Now I'm seeing here that with the Emperor, this is the root of the issue. So the root of the issue has to do with, again, the Emperor energy. This is a very masculine kind of energy, right? So the root of the issue could be control issues, whether you're trying to control yourself, your feelings, your emotions. You don't want to show vulnerability, right? Because of that deep masculine energy that you still carry with you. Remember, masculine and feminine energy, we all possess both. Okay. So when I say masculine energy, that could mean, for example, it could be challenging for you to express how you feel. It could be challenging for you to even accept that you have these feelings, these emotions. And that is the root of the issue. That is what's holding you back from pursuing this dream, this relationship, love, a goal, okay, yourself, whatever the case may be. It could be control issues for some. It can also be the fact that the root of the issue could be stemming from father figure, like a father figure, something having to do with a father figure, an authority figure, a leadership type of figure, because I feel like right now the root of the issue also has to do with the fact that somebody here keeps giving their power away to something or someone, whether you're giving your power away to fears or a person or whatever else, your past, right? Somebody here giving their power away. Now, in the recent past, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel that in the recent past, something here was very abundant, okay? Whether you were making a lot of money, you were married, there was something here that was very stable, and it took a while to build this stability, okay? A lot of abundance, a lot of happiness, joy, fulfillment, wealth, either generational wealth, it could be a family kind of situation, a marriage, whatever that is, or a business. Now, coming towards you, you have here the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so the Ace of Pentacles, this is what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming is none other than, what did I say? Abundance, right? This is all about, and you did get the number 8, remember at the beginning of the reading, which I said, abundance, money, prosperity. It's coming in, you guys. If you feel like, oh my God, you know, you're going to lose money or you're losing money, don't worry, because you're going to get an offer. Either an offer to make more money, an offer here, you know, from the universe, a potential opportunity where you can become very prosperous, and or if somebody owes you money. For others of you, if you're dealing with a relationship, somebody is coming in to offer you commitment. There is commitment on the horizon as well. Now, I see here that in your subconscious thoughts, this is something here that you may not be aware of, right? It's in your subconscious, you know, thoughts. You're not consciously, you know, kind of, in tune with this energy. You have the Death here. So in your subconscious thoughts, you're either thinking a lot about the ending of something, therefore you're creating that ending, right? Or you're thinking about like, what if this ends up and, you know, happening, or what if this ends, or this or that, or maybe you are thinking like, I want to end something, right? I really want something to come to an end. I want this to change. I want my life to change. I want this situation to change, you know, because the Death is not only just an ending, but it's also about transformation. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. This could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. I also see Aries energy for some. Whatever other sign this is. The King of Wands here. Yeah, so the King of Wands is right underneath literally the Queen of Wands. So these two are the counterparts, okay? These two guys are the counterparts to each other. And so somebody here sees you in the same way that you see them, which is so interesting. If sometimes, you know, you think to yourself, oh no, well this, you know, person or this company's not going to want me because of this XYZ, right? When in reality, you don't even know that they actually think very highly of you. So this person, you may not know it, but they have a lot of interest in you. They're very interested in you. They're very attracted to you. They find you very alluring, you know, very respectable. They like the way that you carry yourself. And I feel like there's a match here. There's a match that's happening, whether it's a match in love, a match in vibration, a match in friendship, a match in, you know, business partnerships. But I feel like this person sees you in the same way that you see them. Okay, and they're very attracted to you as well. Now, I'm seeing here that also with the Four of Wands. Yeah, so the Four of Wands, this is your next action advice. So your action advice is move towards celebration, move towards culmination, right? And the Four of Wands is also kind of like something that is already ending, but in order to start something new, right? The Four of Wands is all about a celebration. It's a wedding. It's a literal wedding. This could also be focusing in on, okay, maybe, you know, you want to be in a partnership, but you haven't really accepted that. Working on a marriage, working on a partnership. Again, working together as a team instead of focusing in on what separates you, focus in on what brings you two together, whether this is in a work environment, whether this is a co-worker, a lover, a loved one, a friend, a family member, but it's bringing together that group of people, right, in order to celebrate something. This can also be a rite of passage for some of you. That is your action advice. Now, I see here that if you take that action, look at the result. This is the outcome. The outcome is none other than a soulmate union and a soulmate connection. This is going to happen, you guys. Somebody here who is meant to be a part of your life, a part of your journey, okay? And I feel like this person and you are meant to create something together, whether you already know this person or whether you are about to meet them. Now, go ahead and ask a yes or no question, and you're going to be getting a yes or no answer. We're going to jump right into the extended to clarify all of these energies to see what else, okay, comes through the reading. Again, there's some kind of a partnership, again, ending in some kind of a soulmate union, soulmate connection. I really want to dig into this to see what that is all about as well. Okay, so ask a question. You're going to be getting a yes or no. Is this a yes or a no? Ready? Drum roll. You have here, wow, the King of Cups. Okay, so that is a definite yes. This is all about, you know, love, right? Not only love, but also about you wanting peace, quiet, you attracting a person here that wants the best for you, that wants the best for the connection. Again, this could be a family member, a loved one, a friend. It could be love. It could be somebody new that you're attracting, but it's good news, you guys. The King of Cups here is all about mature emotions, emotional maturity, an emotionally mature person who you can count on, right? This person is very compassionate. This person expresses how they feel in a very compassionate kind of way. And if this is you, this is all telling you, hey, you know what? It's time for you to really tap into, your emotions, to be aware and acknowledge that you do have feelings, you do have emotions. We all do. Okay. And so I feel that also for some of you guys, this can also be creativity, right? The King of Cups, it's linked to creativity, because water is all about creativity, imagination, that kind of thing. So this is all about tapping into perhaps a talent that you haven't really, explored. So tap into some kind of creative talent that perhaps you left behind. And I feel like this is going to lead you in the right direction, whether it's for finances, whether it's to connect with somebody, but tap into that talent of yours, that I feel like this talent of yours that you left behind or you're not really considering. Somebody might bring it up like, hey, you're really good at this. Maybe you should focus on doing this a little bit more. Focus on that and see what the result will be. I feel like it's going to be a good one. Now let's jump right into the extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.